Welcome to the KIC booth here at Productronica. I'm joined by Miles Moreau, who's the product manager for the KIC SPS products. Welcome, Miles.
Thank you. Good to be here.
So we're going to look at a couple of things. I mean, I think the one we're going to obviously start with is the one that you won the award for last night, which is the KIC SPS Smart Profiler. What makes it smart?
Well, we've started from scratch as far as the whole platform, hardware all the way up. So we created a profiler that has 4 processors in it, the latest technology in Wi-Fi, and short-range ANT or ANT. It's kind of like a Bluetooth technology, and those combined, along with the heavier processing capability, makes it the next generation of profiler.
So why would you build in an ANT system into it when you've got Wi-Fi there?
Well, one of the big issues today in the factory, especially going wireless or sending information over the network or the internet, is security. So when we looked at the development, we talked to our stakeholders, and with the Wi-Fi in there, we needed a way to make sure it was a secure device. So the ANT provides a way for the device to pair with a smart dock, which we have connected to the computer and creates a private Wi-Fi network. Okay. So now that data and that line of Wi-Fi connection is secured.
So the SPS can connect to the smart dock. That's a secure system, and that then goes into the internal computers in the factory.
Correct.
See, it's got a number of thermocouples on it. Are there any other particular features that you've built into this?
Yeah, as I said, there's 4 processors in there. We've done some algorithms as far as power management. So it's an internal battery, and we've been able to use a more futuristic rather than the replaceable batteries that you can buy at the store, and be able to manage the power better so it lasts longer for the customer. The processing allows us to go up to 50 readings per second, which is a five-fold increase from our previous profiler. It gives the customer a lot of range of different experiments they need to set up as far as sampling goes. And that in combination with the Wi-Fi capability and the ANT connections allows us to leverage this platform in the future for different devices to be able to connect to the smart dock and interact with each other.
Right, okay. So, I mean, I'm going to ask you the obvious question that we ask most people on this floor. I mean, everybody's talking smart factory, they want more data, and how would you then take it up to the higher level, to the MES level, and get that data out of the oven and into the system?
Well, one thing about KIC is we've had, so to speak, smart factory technology as far as analytics and predictive capability in our products for probably almost 30 years. So we've had NPI set up prediction capabilities. We have real-time simulation, and what now with this, so this is like a godsend for us, right? Now everyone's saying smart factory, you're like, perfect. This is right where our product fits in. And with the new profiling platform, with our automatic systems that give real-time data during production for every single production board, we have all this collection of data that's giving the customer value. Now we've added another new product this year called Vantage, which is a factory software level SQL database with a browser-based software sitting on top of that. So now all the data from all their KIC equipment, their whole ecosystem of KIC equipment, the profiler, the automatic systems on the oven, feeds into the Vantage. And then now the customer, anywhere they're at, on a tablet, they can get live feed of the information, and they can analyze that data. We're starting to add analytics into it, where they can analyze different things and compare line to line, or look for times of troubleshooting and try to reduce that troubleshooting time so they can get back to running again. So at the factory level, we can leverage that and connect to other factory systems, such as the MES system, or potentially talk to other machines. We're involved at a high level in the IPC CFX committee, and that gives us an opportunity now to take all this data we have, the analytics we've done, share it with other machines directly, And if those other machines are sharing via the CFX, now we can do analytics at a whole different level where you're not ignoring everything else and just looking at your own world. You're saying, this is what I found. What have these other processes next to me seen? And then that offers the customer, a whole nother level of value. So.
Yeah, I bet it does. So just to recap on some of the things you said there, I mean, this Vantage system can operate across all the lines in the factory, and pull the data and put it up to the software system, whether it's CFX or Hermes or any of the other ones that are out there, and provide that data. It's a really interesting time because, I mean, most people are trying to get the defects before it reaches the oven, but from your point of view, you're going to be getting the data coming the other way. You're going to be getting all the data from the stencil printer and the pick and place before it gets into the oven, and making that work with your data system.
Yeah, and that's where we see, as far as our roadmap or the potential involved is, you even see it somewhere in the closed loop printing and SPI, and then the placement can act on that. Now, instead of scrapping that board after placement, is there something the reflow oven can do to adjust the profile, to manipulate it enough to adjust for a shortcoming that happened during printing or placement? So that board doesn't have to get reworked. It doesn't have to stop at the reflow oven. We can make adjustments on the fly. So that's the opportunity in the future that we see, adds a lot of value. It's exciting for us because it's a big challenge to try to adapt to that data that quickly, but challenges are good. So
that's true. I mean, but I think everybody agrees this smart factory is a journey. It's not quite a destination yet.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're not quite there yet, but we have pieces in place, and we do have some new capabilities that keep adding value to the customer, that keep it interesting.
But for now, you've got the SPS, the smart profiler, and the smart dock available, and of course the new Vantage system to monitor what's going on across the factory.
Yep, that's our exciting stuff for this year.
Right. Okay. Well, congratulations on winning the award, and thank you for bringing us up to speed with the latest products. Nice to see you, Miles.
Thank you.